and we ain't never got a box again. Well, well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
Yeah, you know the deal. We back again. Yo. A round of applause for Jersey's finest. A lot of content creators not worthy, but they minus. They get offended and start singing like the whiners. Talking like they tough, but it's only screaming and whining. My homie JusDueBoxing is the cat you don't come to. Your squad get run through. By the time you come to, you duck food. You suckers talk tough on the internet, revealing all your threats. Now we got you trapped in the net. JusDueBoxing be on this grind, y'all better hustle up. You deadlifted 90 pounds, we doing muscle ups. There's really no comparison. His voice sound like a derringer. Throwing a towel, it's just embarrassing. My dog Just very philosophical and psychological, and he mixed it all with good boxing news. These YouTubers feel like Bishop, I guess they got the juice, but it's lonely at the top to Just to feel like child abuse. Be respectful, he don't want to talk wild and loose. If you can't relate, you get dismissed like a mild dispute. These weird cats will tell lies that then they hide the truth. Wide beyond views, you lose your life when you collide with dude. It's JusDueBoxing. All you cowards quit jocking. Kirk is official with no other options. Yeah, yo. You know the deal. Judah Ben, we in the spot. JusDueBoxing, yeah. And of course, shout out to Mrs. Do, holding the whole family down. Word 'em up, word 'em up.
What's good? What is good? What's good, y'all? What is going on with the fam on this good Saturday, man? Good thing I didn't call that fight card because it ended way too fast. But y'all already know, man. If y'all catch this on the playback, sub to the channel, smash the like button, turn them notifications on. And we're gonna talk about this, man. This listen, the result wasn't surprising, but the fashion in which he did it was. Let me say what's good to the fam. Ghost, what's good with it, family? How you feeling, bro? All our mixtape fire, what's good with it? Night, Big Joe. And so he went, man. Him so hard, he went to sleep and woke up and hugged the ref. Man, he was out of it, bro. Miss Joyce, salute, Queen. How you feeling today? Appreciate you stopping through. Y'all make sure y'all smash that like button for me, man. If y'all don't do nothing else, smash the like button for you, bro. You dig? Sub to the channel if you're new. Y'all know the story, man. Y'all know the story. Y'all know the story. Say it's a matter of time. Yeah, Ghost, you've been saying that for a while, though. I gotta give you that. You've been saying that for a while about Joyce. But he still was what he was up until he wasn't. You get what I'm saying, Ghost? He was what he was up until he wasn't. Like he was a strong guy. You get what I'm saying? Come forward, dude. He had that kind of wear you out, grind you down type of style. You know what I mean? But it never was. To me, in my opinion, he never was going to beat elite guys because at the elite level, you have to have defense, and if you have no defense as a heavyweight, it's only a matter of time. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, it definitely goes. Yeah, Franca embarrassed him. Franca be beating him up. He had to get lucky. You know what I'm saying? Key Alexandria, salute, Queen. How you feeling? I had Joyce's first words after the first. He said, "Yeah, man, yeah, Key." He was out of it. He's still good. He beats a lot of guys. He's just not elite. That is true. I agree with that statement too, Ghost. He's not elite. He's still a very good guy, good fighter, solid fighter. Just not elite. Just not elite. Both main and co-main both suck. I mean, for me, I just know what to expect, right? Anthony Yarde was coming off a knockout loss, so no doubt they was gonna give him a guy, you know what I mean, to kind of just get back on the winning side of things, get some confidence back, get some rounds in, right? Before he go to, take another big challenge. So I expected the Anthony Yarde fight to kind of go the way it did. Troy Graham, what it do, fam? How you feeling, Troy? He said size don't win fights. The right style and execution win fights, right? Styles win fights when you're able to execute said style. You get what I'm saying? But I get it, man. So I didn't expect too much from the Anthony Yarde opponent in terms of them giving him anybody dangerous because he coming off the better be loss, right? So I get it. More of a stay busy, get active, get back on the winning side of things. I get it, right? Which is what you wanted to see him do. Anthony Yarde went out there, picked his shots, went to the body well, landed a couple right hands, and it looked like his opponent just didn't really want to be in there for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? He really didn't want to be in there. They were boring. They were boring. I mean, I wasn't bored by neither fight. To be honest with you, I wasn't bored by either fight. I understood what Anthony Yarde fight was going to be. That's a get back fight. I knew they wasn't going to match him up tough coming off a knockout loss. You know what I'm saying? So I expected it to be that. It's just good to see that we know like the guy didn't belong in there with him, so he didn't allow him to hang around too long, right? He got him out of there in the second round. It looked like his dude could have continued. He could have tried to fight back, weather the storm, but I just don't think he wanted to be in there. I think he truly showed up for a check, and that's what he got. He showed up for a check, and the check is what he got. You get what I'm saying? He just didn't offer much. He didn't have nothing for Yarde. You get what I'm saying? So it's good to see Anthony Yarde get back on the winning side of things. I get it. The level of opponent wasn't going to be crazy, right? But I understand nobody's truly entertained by one-sided victories. I get it. But for me, it was a good win. It was a good win just to get him back, a little shake back win, right? Get a couple rounds in. It's unfortunate he wasn't able to get more rounds than that, but nonetheless, it's a win and he on to the next. Let's see what they do next. I expect his next opponent definitely to be somebody that we definitely know. If not, one of the top guys, definitely somebody we know, right? You know what I mean? So from Big Baby people, I'm calling Joyce people right now for a fight in the UK. You hop on it right now, huh? Yeah, you don't fight Arthur and take that type of damage. Yeah, right. So they're going to ease him back into the action. So I get it. You get what I'm saying? He just wasn't overly impressed with the guy he was in there with. So I understand that. But for me, I just put things in perspective so I know kind of from an expectation level what I'm going to see. And, he made short work out of the guy. He didn't belong in there with him, and he showed it. Philippe versus Big Baby, I'll watch it. He's too young right now. He's too young and inexperienced, I think, at this point to be considered a great fighter, Big Baby. But he is a very good young fighter, young prospect working himself in a contender space. You get what I'm saying? So I think that's what Big Baby's doing. But nonetheless, man, moving on to this real, because I'm going to be here super long. I just wanted to get my thoughts on this fight because, again, I expected the outcome to be kind of what it was. You know what I mean? I said it could be a repeat of the first fight. Maybe he could try to do a little bit better. And I seen him trying to, circle away from Zhang's left hand. But the problem with that is you're a heavyweight, so you might have a money punch, and you might have, the left might be your strong hand, but you got a right hand as well that you can hit pretty damn hard with as well. So it was, Joyce ran into one of them situations where it's like pick your poison. All right, yeah, you might have learned a little bit from the first fight, so you circling away from the left hand, cool. But I still got this right hand that I'm going to land, it's going to be crisp. So I think all his work, like Zhang really just got his number. That's one of them situations where no matter how many times they fought, I think Zhang would always beat him. You know what I mean? Stylistically, like, from a defensive standpoint, Joyce just wouldn't be able to do nothing with Zhang. As far as coming in the extra 25 pounds, I thought that was very stupid. I don't know who authorized that or who suggested that be the move, but it was never a smart move from the get-go. I don't understand why they did it. It just didn't make no sense. Nah, man, Big Baby got a ways to go. That's all. Like, again, Ghost, you gotta, when you hearing people say unrealistic things already before guys able to prove it, like, then you know to ignore them. But over here, we know what it is. Big Baby is in position to be one of the best young talents out right now. He already positioning himself that way, right? But to call him top 5 yet, like that's premature. You can't call him that. So anybody doing that, they just rushing it. You get what I'm saying? They're not allowing them to you know, prove it just yet. So far, so good. He's a very young, very good young prospect, man. That's, you know, still working, still learning on the job, still improving, right? He got a lot of work to do, but where he stands right now, he's in a good space right now, but definitely not top 5. It's too early. Pat Bell, what it do, homie? How you feeling, family? The Zoom verse, peace and blessings to my bro, man. Appreciate you always sharing the lives, man. Always supporting the grind. Salute to my bro, Zoom. Juice, what it do, family? Yeah, man, he taking care of business. Remember that song? Taking care of business. Miss Joyce said, I am not impressed. I need to see better. She said, I'm bored. Hopefully, Miss Joette, like the DAZN card, to do better for you. I think you'll see a lot better matchups on that one. You get what I'm saying? I think fights will be more competitive and more entertaining for you. So hopefully, you know, DAZN could rebound for you in terms of entertainment. You get some good boxing out of the day. You know what I mean? I was Big Baby gonna learn. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Troy. You gotta get in there and be tested. Get what I'm saying? And allow, and I think that's what he's doing. They moving him along. You know what I mean? He keeping him active. But yeah, man, let's talk about this rematch. So again, man, Zane, what it do, fam? How you feeling? Yeah, man, he's a problem, man. Yeah. Right, yeah, man. Miss Joelle, you should be all right for the next card. The Zone got some matchups on there that should be fun. You know what I'm saying? But Zane versus Fury, Usyk, Wilder, AJ. He earned the spot and deserves it. Boxing low-key needs China support. Hey, man, I'm with it, Juice. I'm with seeing him get his opportunity. And Zane out there training in Jersey, where I'm from. So let's get it, man. Let's get it. Listen, we seen how the first fight went. It was dominant. You know what I mean? Joyce put up more of a fight the first time than he did this one. We seen the little subtle tweaks that he tried to make in terms of like trying not to be there to be hit, but I think that only lasted for a round. I think the first round was decent for him. He avoided getting hit with, you know, anything of substance in that first round. But after that first round went, that was it for Buddy. After the first round went, that was it. Zane just picked up where he left off, and he said, "You know what? You're gonna circle away from my left hand. I'm just gonna pick you off with the right." And that's what he was doing. And the combinations that he was slipping in there, look 1-2-1, like he was sticking it to Joyce again, man. So after that first round, the first round was kind of quiet. You know, I think both of them trying to establish distance and range early. And after that, it was just, you know, it was Zane just picking his shots again, staying patient, staying out of harm's way. Joyce couldn't find the real distance and range to do anything of any substance, man. He landed a couple shots, but again, it's boxing. You're going to land something, but he was just very ineffective in this fight. And again, you're not going to tell me coming in 25 pounds heavier didn't hurt him. That hurt him. That in no way, shape, or form did coming in 25 pounds heavier help you at all. At all. Why would you do that? Like you already slow, and they talking about your trainer. They said, I heard your trainer said you can't get any slower. BS, bro. BS. Adding 25 pounds extra is definitely not about to make you any faster. So of course it can make you slow. The body work was sweet too. Yeah, Ghost. He's slipping at you in that bread basket. Randy, salute, fam. How you feeling? He says Zane knocking out AJ. Hey, yo, ball out. He might, bro. Follow his mentality. Dr. Mark, salute to the OG. How you feeling today? C Wood, what it do? Came here laughing. Yeah, man. He sniped him, man. He sniped him. He picked him off. He did him worse than he did the first time. To be honest with you, I mean, you know, the first fight it was the left hand. This time it was the right hand. So it's like pick your poison. He really that's I'll give, You know, I'm trying that. Good. I like to hear that, C-Wood. I like to hear that you want some bread. Easy hundo for my boy C-Wood. Getting that moolah, that mukadeen, you know. Salute to you, bro. I'm glad you won. But look, man, yeah, man, that 280-something pounds, 25 pounds extra, it wasn't a smart move. It wasn't a smart move. You're already slow. I'll give you credit because I seen you try to make an attempt to tweak some things defensively, and he made an effort, especially in the first round, to circle away from that left to keep him from being able to land it. But the problem with that is he was so focused on him not landing the left hand and protecting that eye that he left the other side just wide open. And that's exactly what Zhang, you know, being smart enough, he just took advantage of the openings that you provided with him. But by you wearing so heavily about his left hand, you forgot that he's a heavyweight and he still got a right hand that's pretty damn heavy too. Joyce training must have called Fury for advice, dumb advice. I don't know what he did, man, but Joyce went out there and got handled. I think we're looking at the next undisputed world champion, Zhang. Gertz, what it do, homie? How you feeling, bro? Hey, look, I'm not against other guys getting a shot, Ghost. I like to see, especially when you earn it, man. He beat this guy very convincingly, man. And just the way he knocked him out, man. The way he knocked him out with that right hand, he knocked him out face first. You know, you usually done like that. You usually done when you go face first, bro. You go face first is usually a Reynolds, man. And the man managed to get up, but that ref was like, nah. Joe was so slow, tentative. Whoever told him to put on 30 pounds made a huge mistake. Yeah, Randy, man. That single-handedly was one of the dumbest moves he could have made. I just don't see why a guy that's already not the fastest guy would think putting on 25 pounds would do anything for you. You get what I'm saying? The reason you lost your last fight, in my opinion, had nothing to do with weight. It just had everything to do with skill and lack thereof on your behalf. Like, you just was unable to protect yourself, you know, in the first fight, and it was pretty much the same in the second. He was catching you with some shots early, like that was, you know, stinging you a bit. So I just didn't see this knockout coming this early. But, man, he cut it in half. Like, the first fight went at least 6 rounds. This one, man, this fight right here, fight ain't even go 4. Man, 3 and done, man. He 3 and out. He 3 and out at this man. He 3 and out at this dude, man. Yeah, Ghost, keep giving him his shots because he deserve it. Hand speed difference was shocking. Yeah, Randy, punch selection, everything, like, you know, just Zhang just is a better fighter, smarter fighter and everything. Jordan, see what it do, Brody. How you feeling, man? That boy set that hook up all fight. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. He cleaned him up with that right hand. Well, he did call out Fury, Ghost. He did say he wants some smoke with him. They say he wants smoke with him. So we have to. I'll watch it. But look, the problem ultimately is going to be that Fury don't want to fight nobody of substance. He already said it. So that's going to be the big problem. Like, who is he fighting? Dude ain't fighting nobody for real. You get what I'm saying? And that's the bad part about it. He don't want to fight nobody. He said he want to make the Forbes list. So any moves that he make is only going to be with the bag in mind first. Like, so again, he don't care about what people want. He don't care about what people want to see, like what the boxing world want. Like, he's just going to do whatever they allow him to do. So I don't see him taking no challenges no time soon, bro. None. Fender Bender, what it do, homie? How you feeling, bro? Appreciate you sliding through. Yeah, he put all types of hands on him, bro. He said he put all types of hands on him, man. Salute to my bro C Wood, man. My guy, man. Joyce, man. Yeah, man. He put fist of cuffs to him, man. Salute to my guy, man. C Wood in the cash app. Much love, much appreciation. Always supporting the grind.
And man, we ain't never got a box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these bet, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
Salute to my guy. Appreciate you, C Wood. David Tua knockout both Zhang and Joyce. David Tua was a dog, Troy. I ain't gonna lie. If not Fury, let Zhang get versus Usyk. Hey, I'll watch that. Ghost. That'd be entertaining right there. Salute to my Brody Zoom verse. He said, at 352, y'all help him get to 500 subs. Hey, man, can y'all do your boy Just a favor? Ant McQueen, what it do, homie? How you feeling, my bro? Can y'all do your boy a favor? If y'all haven't, can y'all check out my bro Zoom and get that man to that 500? I would truly appreciate it. Truly appreciate it, man. Salute to my guys. See, will appreciate you, famo. Appreciate you, famo. Yeah, but y'all, if y'all can, man, y'all sub up. Check out the Brody Zoom, man. Zoom verse. Peace and blessings. Salute to the fam in the chat. We just was going to do some quick post-fight thoughts, man. I wanted to know what y'all think about this fight. And like I said, Anthony Yarde came out there and made quick work of his opponent. Got him out of there in 2 rounds. They did have a young prospect, heavyweight prospect on the card, Moses ITAUMA. He got a first-round knockout. So look how the fights went, y'all. First-round knockout, second-round knockout, third-round knockout. For the fights that I wanted to see on that card. You get what I'm saying? What it do, Fender Bender? How you feeling, bro? Are you calling the fights tonight? I'm thinking about it because I think the undercard is already on. I'm thinking about it. I might, or if I don't call the fights, then I'll probably come and do another post-fight thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Switch it up a little bit instead of sitting here calling the fights. We're gonna figure it out, but I'm still gonna be doing the fight calls. But I'm gonna figure it out. But if I don't, I'll come back and do the post fights like I'm doing now. Cash Crypto, what it do, homie? How you feeling, bro? Appreciate you sliding through, man. Y'all smash the like button. I ain't gonna keep it y'all here too long on this. We just gonna cook a little bit on this fight, man. Explore what's next. They ain't put hands on all of them, but Fury can cause. But Fury can go fighting any other boxers. Yeah, Fury don't want to fight no other boxers, bro. He said he don't want to fight none of the top contenders. He said he want to make the Forbes list. So I think he stands to make a big bag fighting Francis Ngannou. You know what I'm saying? And I think from this point on, that's his mentality. I think that's his focus, is to make the most money possible. I don't think he care about entertaining the people no more. I feel like he felt like he made his money, and it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? He just don't care. Ashley's Corner, what it do, Cuzzo? Great show earlier, great show. Man, it was. John Jones could be next year. I did hear something. I heard it. That'd be crazy. I ain't gonna lie, Ant. That'd be crazy. Talking about fighting Ghana if you win John Jones. Yeah, they talking crazy, Fender Bender. They talking crazy. But yeah, Cuzzo, that hook was vicious, man. Like, look. He made short work of this dude. He cut the time in half. The last fight was stopped in the 6th round. He battered his eye up. He was controlling that round, winning handily. This fight, the same thing. They had a quiet first round. He picked it up in the 2nd round, started going to his body a little bit, letting the hands go a little bit more, punching in combination. And Joe Joyce, I give him credit. He tried to pay attention to detail. He did some type of homework. He did make an effort to circle away and keep the left hand from connecting with his face and his eye. But he was so heavily, in my opinion, focused on protecting his eye and, worried about the left hand that he forgot that, Zhang had a right hand that's just damn near just as equally dangerous. And he found out the hard way, because you can't tell me, like, based on look at the way he generated that power on that shot. And you got to think, the left is supposed to be the strong one. He caught him with the right and did him dirty. So you got to think that man can punch, man. And he knocked him down face first. I'm like, man, yo, he did Joe Joyce bad, man. I think the first fight was stopped in the 4th. I thought it was the 6th. Let me see. I'll look. I thought it was the 6th. I was like, man, yo, goodness. He did that man all types of dirty. Yeah, the first one was 6th round. It was the 6th round. 6th round TKO. I thought it was. So he made it halfway there in the first one. He made it halfway there, y'all. This one, not so much. Half of that, 3 rounds, and already, man, he was on the canvas. He got rocked with some big shots. That right hand clipped him, shook him up a little bit, and Zhang started picking and popping. And next thing you know, Timber, he put this big boy down, man. Big Bang Zhang came with that. He came with that heat, man. Boxing learner was good. He said that's worse, yo. Damn, yeah, right. Boxing learner, what it do, homie? And he cut it in half this time, cuzzo. So I'm like, damn, he wasn't playing with him, bro. I thought he was gonna last a little longer than that. I mean, but look, I did see him trying to get the, head off the line, trying to circle away from the left. He was doing it, but he left himself open to the right hand. Anthony Yarde did his thing. Yeah, he made a quick statement. For real, got a second round KO. On to the next for Anthony Yarde. Joyce not what they thought. Nah, and you know what? In respect to him, cuzzo, I still watch him. I'll support him, right? Win, lose, or draw. Like, he's not a bad guy. Seemed like a cool dude and a solid fighter, right? But the reason why I didn't rate him so highly as people was rating him, because again, when I keep hearing that how tough somebody is and he got a chin. Not in boxing, bro. That reputation is cool, but that can't be the end all be all. And the concerning thing is when you hear people bring up Joe Joyce, you'll hear him bring up, the chin, the toughness, the size, and stuff like that. You will never hear them start to discussing his skills and talk about how skilled or his boxing IQ or something like that. You just don't hear those things. And when you don't hear those things, I have an issue. There are red flags for me. And when I know you're defensively irresponsible like that and you get hit with everything or almost everything, that's just I can't rate you that high, because that's not going to work at the elite level. Like, you can't perform at the elite level with no defense. You just can't do it. You can't. Joyce Ching gone now too. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, it's tricky, right? Because at the heavyweight division, pretty much even the non-punchers can punch, right? So I don't know. He gonna have to. He got to improve defensively, and he's very slow. It's gonna always be an issue for him. Jojo's on that boxing IQ in his team. Or yes, man. All right, cuzzo, I feel you. Can't use your chin. Randy, I've been saying it, bro. I've been saying it. Somebody need to contact Joe Joyce and let him know that blocking punches with your chin is in fact not cool. That's not what you do. That's not defense. You get what I'm saying? That's not defense, and it's not smart. So getting teed off on, not getting your head off the line, you getting shook up with punches because you refuse to protect yourself accordingly. It's a tough situation for Joe Joyce. And remember, I said this before today. I said that the question was already out there. Like, they felt like another loss could set him back. Like, he'll never be in the position that he once was with another loss. And he got knocked out in 3 rounds, face first. He got dead bad, man. So I don't know. 2 fights in a row where you really arguably didn't win rounds. It's not a good look. Because out of them 9 rounds that they boxed, I mean, sheesh, man, did he win 1 or 2, if that? So it's wild, man. I just don't know. Just chin. Yeah, he got a chin, right? Good poker face and always. Yeah, I discontinued my own account while they talking about I want more money. I want to know how that Hitchens fight going, right? I know, man. I'm damn sure gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch the whole card for sure. The zone get on my nerves, but shit, even ESPN, I open my ESPN, they talking about we going, the price gonna increase soon with that too. So I'm telling you, these apps get ridiculous, bro. People forget that Carlos Takam broke his nose because, bro, most people ain't watched that fight goes, in my opinion. A lot of people ain't watched the fight because they ain't know probably who Joe Joyce was. Brian Jennings. They folded him to the body. Yeah, I had him shook and almost stopped. Yeah, Brian Jennings, I think, was one of his best wins, I think. on his resume. The fighters are going to be good. It's not that he declined, it's more so that he fought a fighter who was elite for the first time in his career. And the level showed, facts though. Facts. Now his level got exploited for sure. It showed that he was limited. It showed that, you know, he can try. He has a willingness to try to get better and correct some things. He was able to do that to some degree in that first round, but after that point, it just got bad for him, and it didn't take long. It did not take long. Zhang did not come to play with this dude, man, and he ended up doing it worse. 3 rounds earlier than the first one, bro. Knocked him down, single shot, right? I think it was a right hook. Put him down, laid him out. Like, man, I don't know. I just don't know where he goes from here, because a lot of people, you know, well, the question was out there. I don't want to say a lot of people. The question is out there, like, is his career done? You know what I mean? Is his career done at this point? Don, what it do, fam? Yeah, you already know. You got knocked up. You know it. Joyce will be a fun fighter. Joyce will be a good fun fighter. He a new Derek Chisora. We needed a Chisora replacement. He here now. Damn, goes, you called him Chisora, so he got at least. So that's 2 losses. So he's telling me he got at least another dozen or so losses to go. Sheesh, that's tough. That is tough. But I just don't know, you know, realistically, like, where he goes from here. I mean, I know they're gonna say back to the drawing board, but I think you need more than a drawing board at this point, bro. You need to kind of, you know, you need a defense, bro. Like, that's, I can't stress it enough. Like, you need defense as a heavyweight. It's no way that you can continue to try to compete in any fights close to the highest level and you have no defense. It's a recipe for disaster. It's a knockout waiting to happen. You get what I'm saying? And you've seen it back-to-back stoppages by the same dude. First time you went 6 rounds, he breaks your orbital bone. And then the second time, he beats you up and stops you in 3 single shots. You put you on your face and ends you that early. Like, it's tough, man. And back-to-back losses hit different, bro. Yeah, that right was deadly, bro. Deadly. Yeah. And as for that goes, I'm starting to feel like yeah, it may be a chance that he never become champion. And that don't mean he can't have a solid career for himself and nothing like that, right? But it's gonna be tough for him to win a title with the deficiencies that he have as a fighter. You get what I'm saying? That those things are gonna be hard to improve on to the level where he could be successful at the top level. It's gonna be tough. It's not impossible, but it's gonna be very tough. And it's highly unlikely, man. It's tough, man. It's tough. Jazz Davis, what it do, fam? Can't teach your old dog new tricks, man. And it's crazy. And you know what's crazy, Jazz? The crazy part is the trick that he need to be taught is defense, bro. Something that all fighters need in every weight class, in my opinion. I just don't feel like, especially as a heavyweight, you gotta be able to slow the pace down and kind of, you know, be able to stop a guy from hitting you at will. Like, that can't be your problem. You can't be a top heavyweight if your biggest problem is defense. To me, it's gonna be tough. And today's, I'm telling you, in boxing, period, just at that heavyweight level, because you got these guys that's punching the way they are, and what are you gonna do? You get what I'm saying? If you can't get out of the way of anything, I'm saying it's gonna be tough, man. Becomes anything more than a tune-up fighter from here on out. Damn, Devin Haney in trouble these days. Daddy told him to move up to Doug Shakur, but 140 filled with killers, Matias, Gary Antoine, Russell, Teal, and more. He fighting one of the killers too, December 9th. So that's just mad because people told me this dude was Frank Sanchez. Oh yeah, nah, I get it, bro. I get it. Nah, Frank nice though. Frank nice, but he ain't Frank though. He ain't Frank. Frank way more polished, bro. Frank Sanchez way more polished, and he don't get hit with everything. You get what I'm saying? His defense ain't, you know, he's not defensively irresponsible, should I say? He not. His effort. Jagwood, Anderson, near Perro. punches. That's what I'm saying. Ghost is gonna be tough. Andrew Gray, what it do, homie? How you feeling? J Hardcore rap. We knew you up in here. Being that boy, yeah, the mighty boy, right. You know what I'm saying? Being a mighty boy right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Salute to my bro, Hardcore Boxing News, J Hardcore. Almost correct. Devin ain't gonna be running from somebody for 2. Oh man. To the people that don't. Oh yeah, Frank Sanchez nice though. But yeah, man, look, Zhang put on a hell of a performance tonight, man. Today, man. It was impressive the way he got his work done. He didn't take a lot of silly shots. He was responsible on defense, something that Joyce urgently needs to learn and understand how to do. He done it so fast, man. And again, it wasn't the left hand. The first hand, like he gave him a buffet. He gave this man ate a buffet worth but he served him a buffet worth of left hands in that first one. The second trip, the right hand was just on target, man. He ate this boy up, man. He ate this man up. And Joyce just hit 38 not too long ago. He long in the tooth, man, but don't have a ton of fights. This kid ain't even got 20 fights yet. I believe that was what is it? 17, 18 fights, something like that. So he ain't got a ton of fights. That's the crazy part. What is he? 15. He got 17 fights, matter of fact. 15-2, man, with 14 KOs. So I just don't know, man. It's gonna be tough. Yeah, it's gonna be tough. I don't know, man. It's gonna be tough. I ain't gonna say his career is over, but just I think the idea of him competing for a title anytime soon is definitely out the picture. I definitely think he need to not only go back to the drawing board, but he might even need some time off after back-to-back losses. He might need to take some time off, get his mind right, and really decide that, what weight he want to come in and fights. Because again, I think that was a bad idea to come in with all that added weight. I think it only would naturally affect your mobility, and you already not the most fleet-footed guy anyway. So it's tough, man. You put 25 pounds on to go out there and get stopped in the third round, pretty much. You get what I'm saying? I'm guessing his thought process was to try to impose his will physically, because I know some of the criticisms in the first fight was he too light and he not heavy enough to impose his will on Big Bang Zhang. But it's like he let the outside noise play into his head, get into his head, get into his ear. He was listening to the outside noise, came in there super heavy. His coach said something like, he's not that fast anyway. He can't get any slower. I don't know. I think that was a very big mistake, a critical mistake from the gate to come in being a career heaviest at over 280 some pounds. So I don't see how that would serve you any good in a fight of this magnitude, especially when you already ain't the most nimble guy on your feet. You get what I'm saying? One of the, I think, advantage for you could have been being able to box and move better than this guy, but nope. You wanted to come in and be heavy as hell. So I don't know, man. It's just gonna be tough. You can't be talking no title if you're being realistic. You might don't go back to the same drawing board that you went back to the first time you lost, because that's bogus. First of all, when you do go back to the drawing board, throw that drawing board away and go get you another one and draw some different shit up on it. That's realistically what need to happen. Like, you need to get back to it. And I just truly think for the sake of his career, if he want to, have a longer career, I think he just needs to improve defensively. I think it's a tough situation to be a heavyweight and not have defense. You get what I'm saying? You can't be successful in that way. You just can't. He's getting worked the whole time after the first. I thought he was going down the second. Yeah, man, me too, Don. He was getting touched up, man. Tell Jared people since the contract. Man, look, I'll watch it, Ghost. You know it. We'll see if it should happen eventually. Yeah, man. Ain't never gonna happen because your boy only fights the old. Zhang, the dude who's supposed to fight, shot, let alone the rest. Let's see. We was just talking about you, Jay. Salute to my good brother, Hardcore Boxing News, man. Y'all go check out the good brother. If y'all haven't, go check him out. Sub to his channel. Show him some love. Tell him Just Do sent you. You know, salute to everybody in the building, man. We're going to cook on this for a little bit longer, man, and we going to slide. Who Frank fighting? His next fight ain't 31 too. Yeah, Frank. I don't know who Frank fighting, though. 10K, what it do, homie? How you feeling, man? 38 went under 20 fights. Yeah, go ahead and hang it up, my guy. I tell you what, though, Don, if he don't improve defensively, Don, his defense is going to do it for him. Even if he mentally don't want to do it, Don, his defense is going to do it for him. You got to be safe, man. You got to be smart. And I mean that in the most, humble, respectful way. Like, he needs to improve defensively. That is a very, very, very big issue for him. It's going to be hard to succeed at the top level when you have a hole. You got all types of holes in your defense. It's just not going to work, bro. Know you're in that bourbon like I am. Bourbon, salute to my sippers out there, man. Salute to the sippers out there. When I put fighting top guys, but them dudes ain't sending contracts, and we've been waiting for 2 years. We'll see what's next for Frank and Frank Sanchez. Frank Sanchez, we will see. We will see. But yeah, 10K, man, my bro. Big Bang Zhang, man. Jersey strong, man. Jersey strong, bro. Jersey strong, He came out there. You know what I mean? It was a quiet first round. You seen, Joyce made an effort to try not to, get hit with the left. He was circling away from that sniper of a left hand that Big Bang got. So far so good. The first round was kind of quiet. Neither guy really got off much. Second round, Big Bang, boom, picked it up. You know what I mean? Seen him slip a few shots in there to the body. You get what I'm saying? A few shots to the body. Seen him land one of them left hands. Then I seen him stiffen him up with a right hand up top. And I'm like, oh, Big Bang. Oh, I'm like, oh, he don't only hit hard with the left. He hit hard with the right too. Well, you should have known that, Joe. You know what I'm saying? He started picking him off, man, and it got bad. I'm like, oh, man, he opened up on him in the second round. I'm like, yo, he going to have to find a way. He going to have to slow this down. You can't allow Big Bang to get up off on you like that. Third round come. And lo and behold, he getting up off on him some more. In the words of my good brother Jay Hardcore, he hit him with that boo bop bang, man. And boo bop bang. You know what I mean? Big Bang Zhang was boo bop bang. You know what I'm saying? He hit him with a few of those, and he came over the top with his right hand. Bang! And down goes the juggernaut, face first, looking all types of crazy. You know what I'm saying? Looking wild in the face. You know what I'm saying? Career looking shaky. You know what I mean? It ain't looking good for the juggernaut. You know what I'm saying? And they had the nerve to call this an eye for an eye, bro. Y'all bogus for that. I'm still on that. Y'all call this an eye for an eye. No, it was not. This man lucky he didn't get his other eye snatched. Fight ain't go long enough, man. He was 3-0. He 3-0 at this, man. It got bogus for him, man. Salute to my good brother Jay, Hardcore Boxing News, in that super chat. Salute my little big homie. Salute to the OG. Much love, much appreciation. Hardcore.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
Salute. Appreciate you, bro. I don't see why you got in there with someone. Mess his life up. You can't block with your face like that. I've been saying it, Don. I've been telling him. I like Frank Sanchez. I see what's next for him, Ghost. You know what I mean? Person he's sleeping. Watch his fights. Yeah, I like Frank. On that bourbon right now. Salute to the sippers in the building. When is Morel back in the mix, man? I don't know, man. I ain't heard no update just yet, man. Ghost, you got any news on your boy, Morel? Chatting boxing with Yemi. Salute, fam. Yeah, the juggernaut. Salute. Appreciate you stopping through too, man. Y'all make sure y'all smashing the like button for your bro. Sub to the channel. We're going to cook for a little while longer. And we more than likely, if I don't call this next card the zone card or the Hitchens fight itself, the main event, we're going to do some post-fight thoughts. So we going to rock out, man. Salute to the fam that's rocking with your boy. fight Andre next. I don't think it was a duck. Who Benavidez? Yeah, I think that's the next up. November 24th. I think they said the official announcement should be coming soon though. So I'm still waiting for that. My boy looking for the next highest ranked fighter. Plant, where you at, amigo? Come get this smoke. You want Plant to get this smoke? Listen, Zane gonna have to see Big Baby. Man, look, I'm with all good potential matchups. Big Baby, one thing about him, they keeping him active. And I like that for him because he's only going to continue to get better as they continue to put, he get that seasoning on him and get that grooming. They developing him and he keep getting that experience under his belt. He only just going to get better. He's young and improving. I mean, young and steadily improving. I know people don't like some of the comments that he's made, but for me, I get some of the concern, but I still rock with the guy, man. I think he was pretty honest. I think his approach was probably too honest for some people. You get what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I rock with him. He's a hell of a talent. I hope he stick around for a little bit and continue to win and give us some, entertaining scraps, man. He's a hell of a talent, man. So I would like to see how far he go before he decide to, hang him up. And hopefully, before it's all said and done, he's able to be a part of those lucrative fights that he feel like he would need to set himself up. You know what I mean? So I'm always rooting for, to see guys do their thing, man. Zane ring higher than Big Baby. I relax with that. Jaden put the boo-bop bang on the bag yesterday, knocked it off the hinges. JB putting that work in on the bag, man. Zane Jared is a great bump. Give Jared 2 more fights before Zane. Talk to him, Jordan C. Talk to him, bro. Talk to him, Jordan. Big Keith, what it do, homie? How you feeling, bro? Appreciate you sliding through, man. Did you see that fight, bro? Did you catch that fight, Big Keith? Did you see Big Bang put in the words of my bro Jay Hardcore, did you see him put the boop-bop bang on Joe Joyce again for the second time in a row? They give him his second consecutive, KO loss or TKO loss, however you want to phrase it. Because they was both, this one was a KO, as a matter of fact. The first one was a TKO in 6. This one was a KO in 3. Tres. Uno, dos, tres. Tres. You know what I'm saying? 3. Rosa was good. Everybody was kung fu fight. Man, yo, he kung fu'd his ass right on up. He what my bro 817 be calling them sake bombs. Where 817 at, man? He sake bombed that man right out of the ring, bro. Man, he laid one of them right hand. Bang! I'm like, sheesh. Face first. I said, man, he ain't had to do him. He ain't have to dust him like that, do y'all? He ain't have to dust boy like that. He ain't have to. But he called out Tyson Fury after that. Big Bang said he wants some of Tyson Fury next. Want that Tyson Fury smoke next, man. Charles Martin out of shape. Oh, man, look, it'll still be a fun fight, man. I'll watch it. Whenever you're ready for it, I'll watch it, bro. I will watch it, champ. I will watch it, bro. Man, this joint was brutal, y'all. Fury gonna have to retire. Ain't foul for doing Joyce like that. Joyce is a nice guy, man. Yeah, pretty nice kid. Ever Vasquez get ready for it, run for his money. I don't know. Man, oh man, Big Bang Zang, man. He did this boy filthy, G. He did this man filthy, G. Hold on, y'all. I'm about to Get this for y'all. I gotta pull this up for y'all. I gotta pull it up. Robson versus Navarrete. I'll watch it. Yeah. The matter of fact, that is coming up. Matter of fact, you're not gonna entertain all boxing offers. Yeah, Fender Bender, bro. I know Tyson Fury don't want to fight nobody. He need to be stripped. Joyce did Zhang deserve that. Man, I don't know. He was in the way. Fury need to drop that belt. Facts down, and he can go back to irrelevancy and chill and do whatever it is that his heart desire. He can go fight all the exhibitions that he wants. And nobody will bat an eye because we won't care, because we won't even consider you a real fighter. We'll just say you strictly in it for the money. That man said he trying to make the Forbes list. Yeah, Zhang said, hell with that, man. He said, you want to go night-night ninja? You want to go night-night ninja? Go sleep. Joyce a polite fella, yo. It's nice to everybody. Zhang to do him like that, man. Who knows, man? I don't know. Big Bang act like he has some type of problem. You know what I'm saying? They act like they had some type of problems with each other, bro. Zhang snatched that daggone. He's about to snatch that eye again. I'm telling you, bro. That's about to get crazy. He did, bro. Filthy. He did, bro. Filthy, man. I didn't see the fight. I just watched the highlight. Yeah, Big Keith, man. It got vicious. No Smoke TV. How you feeling, family? How you feeling, bro? We appreciate you sliding through. Man, I hope y'all all caught that fight. I hope y'all all smashed that like button. I hope y'all all caught that fight, because it was a good one. It damn sure was it was a good showing for Big Bang again. I ain't gonna lie. Joyce. He got to do more than go back to the drawing board. He gonna have to get a whole new drawing board, because whatever he drew up on the one that he got, it ain't that. That ain't it. That ain't it, Jack. It ain't gonna work. He gonna have to go draw something else up, because that ain't gonna cut it, bro. Gotta do something. You need something different. Gotta do something different, man. Got to do something different. They got very bad. They say it should feed Zhang and Wilder. That'd be a fun fight to watch too, bro. They got to unify, bro. Something, man. Like, I just don't understand. You calling the Hitchens to pay the fight? I'm thinking about it, man. I know it come on at about 8 o'clock. That card, the main card. I might just do it, man. I might, because I was either gonna do that or the post fight. So if I don't do it, I'm gonna do the post fight. But I ain't gonna be here too much longer on this. I'm gonna get to the. Hold on, give me 1 second. Yeah, man, this guy bad. He did this guy filthy, man. Did him bad. I don't know why he had to do him like that, man. Look how he did, bro, man. Like, gonna put Hitchens on the map. I think there's gonna be a coming out party, 10K. I think potentially this could be a coming out party for Richardson Hitchens, for real. Be quite honest with you. Man, he did Joyce filthy. Salute to J Hardcore and one more time, man. Say this Shafiq Zhang the Wilder. That'd be a fun fight, but man, Joyce right there, man. He learned again, man. Your chin can't be on display like that, bro. You cannot have your chin on display like that, big dog. You can't do it. It's not gonna hold up. That chin will not hold up. Yo, I'm telling you to pick. Yo, you gotta see the other one where he had him ass up in the other one, bro. He did him way worse than the ass up hit. He did him bad, filthy, G. He did, bro, filthy. Man. Turn that off. Man, look how he did him, man. Goodness, man. Man. That right hand, man. That right hand. What my bro 817 called it? A Saki bomb? Bro. Goodness, bro. That was vicious, bro. Vicious. That right hand. Facts, Big Keith. Crispy. Yeah. Yeah. The Rise podcast, right, Fender. Yeah, he came through a couple of days ago, real quick. Show some love, man. Salute to the Rise podcast and salute to Senior. Yeah, I rock with Senior for sure. For sure that. Boxing pressure, what it do, homie? He said you guys are paid our Hitchens. And now I got Hitchens, bro. I got Hitchens possibly dominating this guy. I think Zepeda, with his experience and things, could potentially, not get knocked out, but and I think he can, I think he can have some moments in this fight. I think he'll have his moments, but I don't think he'll have enough of them. I think ultimately Hitchens will be a step or two ahead of him. I think the speed, the IQ, punch placement, the accuracy, timing, things like that, range and distance control, I think will be an issue for him. I think Hitchens, a good young talent, man. He on the rise for sure. Joyce, human face shield. I'm telling you, they said that right hand was personal, and it's crazy because the left hand was his downfall in the first fight. The left hand was it for him, and then in the second one, it's the right hand. Well, I mean, back to the drawing board for him. The Haitian sensation over Zepeda facts. I see it. Oh boy, said, what's going on? Yeah, match room Zoom is at the top ring card. This one was on ESPN. This one tonight is the Zone Zoom. Well, with Hitchens is on the Zone match room. And salute to the Queen, Shawa Allah. How you feeling, Queen? Appreciate you stopping through as always, showing love. How you feeling, man? Did you see that fight? Did you enjoy that quick KO? You enjoy that right hand that Big Bang Zhang landed, man. He made short work of this guy, man. He just, again, it's just too hard to be successful at the heavyweight level with a lack of defense like that. You can't be that. You just can't be that easy to locate in the ring. It can't be that easy to hit you. It just can't be. Not with a guy that's 6'6", just like you, and big as hell, and it's the heavyweight division. All it takes is one punch. On top of that, the guy actually got some real power, but in both hands. And I want to be as fair as I could to Joyce. I seen the willingness to try to make the subtle adjustment to avoid the left hand and protect the eye, right? He definitely was trying to protect the eye, and he was circling away from the left. You get what I'm saying? But I think doing that, you just went right into the right hand, and he's very, very solid with his right hand as well, and he got punching power there. So either way you put it, it was like pick your poison. The first fight, it was like, all right, here, take this buffet of left hands. You get what I'm saying? Oh, you don't want to get your head off the line? Left hand crazy on him. You know what I'm saying? The second fight, you seen him land the left. You seen him slip some right hands in. You seen a little bit of body work. You seen Joyce did attempt to do some work of his own, but it just wasn't nothing. It wasn't effective. It just wasn't anything that mattered. It was worse than the first fight by far. You get what I'm saying? First fight at least went 6 rounds before your eye gave out, and you still was fighting, wanting to fight. But this one, 3 and done, man. He 3 and out of you, bro. Bad. So this thing out there doing nasty work. We want some of Debo. You see how he did him? Eye for an eye is crazy. 10K. Why would they put that up there, you think? Why would they do that? Why would they do that? Hey, bro, remember for the future Bud and Earl rematches? Same outcome as Zhang and Joyce. Nah, I feel you, bro. It's going to be tough. That's going to be a tough fight for him to win. You know what I mean? Salute to both of them, bros. I can't wait to close that chapter, so I hope they go ahead and get their rematch out the way. Win, lose, or draw, rock with both, and we're going to see what happens, man. But it's going to be a tough fight for sure. Seeing trouble tonight, they're going to lie high on his neck just because. I feel you, Fed. Just salute to you, bro. Mike Biggs, boxing, my brother. What's good with it, Mike Biggs? How you feeling, my bro? Joyce was okay. The rep counted too quick. A useful sponge. And Joe was good to go, no doubt. You think so, Jason? Salute to Jason Pierce, man. Appreciate you stopping through, man. Y'all smash that like button for you, bro. Sub to the channel if you're new. Turn them notifications on and go check my bro Zoom out if y'all could, man. He said my jaw was rewatching the replay. Yeah, bro, that one more time, man. That it was vicious, bro. That right hand was vicious, man. That right hand was vicious, bro. That right hand was nasty, man. That thing was a thing of beauty, bro. That right hand was a thing of beauty, man. Man, clean. Like, face first is never good, yo. You know when they say you go for face first, a lot of times that be it. You know, face first is never a good thing. It's never good to go down face first, bro. Never. Never a good thing. It's a little crazy, man. But hopefully, man, I don't know if he can rebound from this. I mean, I'm pretty sure he can come back and beat some guys, but his whole thing is, you know, these dudes be wanting to be champions, heavyweight champions. They be wanting to fight for titles and compete for titles at the least. And I think with back-to-back losses, that truly sets him back. You get what I'm saying? A lot of people felt like he shouldn't have took this fight. But I'm pretty sure everybody respected him taking this fight. But he didn't have to do it back-to-back. He did it. He definitely got my respect. I support Joyce. I rock with him. But I think Big Bang got his number. I think if they would fight 10 times, I think Big Bang will win them all. You get what I'm saying? I think, like I said, some guys just got your number. Some dudes are just better than you, or they're better than he lost to the better man twice. And I think the fashion in which he won this time puts any potential doubt that any possible doubt that anybody could have had that it was a fluke or it would have been different. I think that puts all at the bed. A third round knockout is wild. And it was essentially, you know, he set it up because, again, he was sniping so well with the left hand in the first. It's like you weren't prepared to deal with his right hand. And boom, you know what I mean? Your night ended quick. You had a whole training camp. I'm pretty sure you trained your ass off. Again, I'm pretty sure you worked on protecting, you know, your right eye and circling from his left, what you was doing. But again, you just will end up running right into a right hand eventually, and he still caught you with the left anyway. And he started putting the punches together, went to the body a little bit in spots in a short amount of time. Like, he did some very good work picking his punches, and he did a damn good job at turning it on at the right time and putting the right amount of weight behind that shot, the one that put you out. You know what I'm saying? Like, he did. Kudos to you. I knew you had to be in some type of shape, and you tough as hell to get back up because you damn sure got up. But, you know, he waved it off because he felt like he was in bad shape, because I think it would have got real bad for you had you let it continue. So I think the ref did the right thing by calling it off. So you need the trilogy for sure. Joyce got washed right, Mike. He did, bro. He did, Brody. If Joe could turn, reset him, and get some shots off, it would be a better go. But yeah, he was still slow, clearly apprehensive. Yeah, he just too slow. Right shower, slow motion. I mean, could you believe shower that his trainer said gaining 20? He said, you know, gaining 25 pounds, he's already slow. He's not a fast guy. He can't get no slower. I think that's BS. I think you can get slower. I think putting on that much unnecessary weight can do exactly that, make you slower. Even if it's a fraction more, you know, a fraction. A little bit more is a lot in boxing. A fraction more is a lot in a sport like boxing. So, again, to gain 25 pounds, you could say it didn't slow him down, but it damn sure ain't help him. You know what I'm saying? It damn sure didn't help him. And it didn't seem to be a smart idea at all. Aimed to a false sense of security. Joe's getting ready to land the uppercut. Think he tried to rock him to sleep, Jason, lower him in, and he just ain't get a chance to execute. I mean, anything's possible, but I just think initially, like, his way of thinking was what did him wrong. Like, his thinking that you needed to come in and be heavier. And I just don't understand what benefits. Like, I would like to talk to him, because I'm not always just a guy that's trying to criticize. I really be wanting to understand, and like, what's the thought process behind putting on the 25 pounds? Like, are you trying to just be more physically imposing on the guy? Because that's just one side of it. You get what I'm saying? Are you trying to hope to get hit more, or your punch resistance be more better? Like, I don't know what benefits that he was trying to gain by packing on 25 extra pounds. Like, I couldn't see the benefit. You know what I mean? Especially the way the fight played out. And it lasted half of the time that the first one did. First one was done in 6, this one in 3. I'm like, wow, man. Wow. It wasn't out the realm of possibility for him to do better. But in order for him to do better, he had to execute better. And I just don't think, again, his defense just is too leaky. It's too leaky, I think, in my opinion, to succeed at the elite level. You get what I'm saying? And, you know, Big Bang, man, very skilled, very talented guy, but he still ain't the best heavyweight out there, right? So just think about that. And he still was able to beat you down like that. So I don't know. It's going to be tough. Joyce got a long road back, but, you know, this is what boxing is. You win, you lose, you know what I'm saying? But he went out, challenged himself against a very credible, very tough, skilled, you know, big guy in Big Bang Zhang. So this is part of it. You lose, but you get back to it. I'm pretty sure Joyce ain't going nowhere. And if, you know, seeing the way he dealt with the loss in the first time, like, you know, people could say they gutted, but he, from the outside looking in, he dealt with it pretty well, right? So I think, you know, some time off, get a little bit of time to reflect, give your body a rest, and then you just get back in the gym, try to make the necessary improvements if possible, and get back to it, man. That's all you can do. That's all you can do. Like, I'm not here to clown him. Like, you know, we have our little jokes, right? But I'm not here to clown him for taking the challenge at the end of the day. We can joke, right? I don't have no problem. I joke a little bit, right? But ultimately, he got my respect for jumping right back in there with a guy that did you dirty in the first fight. Like, the first fight, to me, you was losing convincingly before the fight got stopped with your eye. And, you know, you had your moments in that one, too, though. You was able to do, obviously, more in the first fight than he was in this one. This one, you landed a few punches here and there, and you know, for the most part, he just picked you off, picked you apart, man. It got ugly for you. He's already leery. Aside from the slowness, he already knew what Zhang could do to him. Right, Zhang was in his head. He was blocking that jab. Didn't dare getting these shots off. Right, I be who I be. What's good with the family? Salute, player. How you feeling, bro? I feeling LD TV. Blessings, family. How you feeling, bro? How you feeling, my bro? Joe falls scared. You think so? Or hesitant, right? Tentative and apprehensive is the word I think Shaw will use, which I like. I get you, opulent. You get what I'm saying? He's fighting them demons. I think that's what you're seeing, bro. Calling the zone card. I think I'm gonna call it, man. I think I might come back and just do it because I was gonna do some post fights. I think I might come back and I think I'll have the time to do it. Because I ain't going to be here too much longer on this. I definitely just wanted to do some post-fight thoughts. This was a hell of a knockout for Big Bang, man. On to the next. I don't know what's next for Big Bang after this, though. It'll be good to see him in there with any of the guys that's hovering around the top, to be honest. I don't know exactly which direction he go. I know he said something about shutting Fury up. You know what I mean? But Fury ain't trying to fight nobody. You know what I mean? Yeah, he made the cat, man. I'm telling you. He did him filthy, G. He did, bro. Filthy, man. He did, bro. Filthy, bro. Filthy. Look that man out like that, man. He disrespectful, man. Joyce tough, though, man. He's a tough dude, man. Tough dude, but he's 38. You know, his window is getting smaller, much smaller. And I think, respectfully, I think after a second back-to-back KO losses, I think his window of opportunity in terms of being a heavyweight champion significantly shrinks, to be honest. Now, he still has somewhat of a window, but it's going to be tough because of the natural order of things and the individual or individuals that's holding the belt. You got one guy not trying to fight nobody, just having the belt hostage, making a mockery out of the sport. So that's one less belt that people get to fight for. Then you got Usyk, not allowed to fight for the one remaining piece to the puzzle to be able to at least call himself undisputed or be able to at least compete for undisputed. You know, and he's not even awarded that opportunity, knowing he deserved it. So it's like, I just don't know. I don't know how it's going to happen. So it'll be very tough for Joyce to get a title in the heavyweight division with the way things are going. And the back-to-back losses he took and the things that the areas where he falls short, it's just tough. It's going to be tough on him. You know what I'm saying? You can always try to improve and get better. But how much is he going to improve? Because again, his defense is truly a big issue for him, and you can't be that hittable. You can't be that easy to find as a heavyweight. You won't last. You see, I heard him Fury asking, no Fury ain't having it right. Shaw, we ain't trying to fight nobody. Stride Dragons ain't in the deep waters, making him think he was winning. And Jason, can you joke? I know you joke. Camera got bogus for that one. Now you gotta see the ass up joint, bro. Fury already say, yeah, he ain't fighting none of the top guys. He say he want to make the Forbes list, y'all. Fender say he just rode a nice sativa jet gelato joint and gonna enjoy. Salute to you, bro. I got some GG, man. Some Gorilla Glue. You're gonna have to beat somebody of note to get back in contention. What's the likelihood of that happening? Right, Ant? It's gonna be tough for him, man. Fury got to be stripped. Absolutely, 10K. He's making a mockery out of the sport, and I think people work hard enough. Where it's people that fighters that should be allowed to compete for that heavyweight title, since he don't think it's important enough to do it, obviously, right? You know what I'm saying? So we'll see how long they're gonna allow him to play this game. You know what I mean? And hold the belt hostage, meanwhile, just strictly chasing money fights, no matter who it's against at this point, it seemed like. And respect to Francis Ngannou, but the lack of experience as a fighter is he gonna fall drastically short when that fight happens. He's more than likely mess around and get stopped and early. Bruce Guys, Boxing, Jazz, and more. Salute to the OG. How you feeling, Bruce Guys? The whole smoke I'm rolling up. You said that. Right. You already know, Boxing Precious. Salute to you, man. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Y'all smash the like button, sub to the channel. Turn y'all notifications on. Come rock out with your boy. I try to make it back to see if I could call it the zone card, too. I usually, y'all know me, I've been calling back-to-back fight cards, but I wanted to do a little different. Do some post-fight thoughts. Come holler at y'all. Like this one went up kind of fast anyway. It definitely didn't last long at all. Anthony Yarde went out there and got him some get back, got him a little, I don't want to say little, got him a win, got back on the winning side of things, which is good. It was a get back fight. He was coming off a dangerous, fight with Arthur Beterbiev where he got stopped, you know what I'm saying? So I knew he wasn't going to come back and get thrown in there with no killer. It just wouldn't be smart. The idea is to get him back in the win column and, get him some confidence, I'm pretty sure the thought was to probably get him some rounds, even though he only got 2. But nonetheless, he stayed active. He got the work in, which is more important. Back in the win column now, he can, pursue tougher tasks moving forward. And let's see if he can work his way back into title contention, man. Anthony Yarde is a hell of a fighter, man. Just I think in the big fights, you got to pace himself because the 2 times that he's competed for titles, whether it was against Sergey Kovalev when he was still somewhat of the crusher, and more recently Arthur Beterbiev, he tends to slow down in the back end of fights and kind of gasses a bit, where that kind of cost him the fight because it definitely did against Kovalev when he basically got dropped with a jab to me because he was tired. And with Beterbiev, you see Beterbiev warm down. He did very well against Beterbiev, better than what a lot of people was giving him credit. But again, the gas tank, I think, ultimately, with him slowing down is what hurt him. You know what I'm saying? So that's something he got to, be mindful of moving forward. And I think, if you just can't outright fix the issue, then I think you need to, it's all about pacing yourself in the first half of the fights so that you can, the second half of the fight will be good to you. You get what I'm saying? So just by being smart, because I don't think this dude don't work out. But again, when you have all of those muscles, you got to take that into consideration. That just might be what it is. You might just be a guy that suffered with some type of stamina issues simply. And it might not even be so much that it's stamina issues with Anthony Yarde. It's the fact that you just have so much muscle. And that muscle need, burn out. You need oxygen. The muscles need oxygen. So that's just going to be an issue of yours. Unless you're just going to not be as muscular no more, then that's just something that you have to understand is potentially going to be there for you. It's going to be a potential issue of yours. It's just, how do you navigate with that being an issue of yours? Can you find a way to be successful with the fact that you just are a muscular guy and you kind of slow down the back half of fights because of it? You get what I'm saying? Can you still be good enough and disciplined enough when you're fatiguing to still get over the hump and win these fights. And as so far, the answer will be no. So, and I ain't hanging up the gloves on him. You know what I'm saying? He still got an opportunity. Like, he old as hell. He has lost to, quality fighters, you know what I mean? Top guys, you know what I mean? So let's see, he just falling short by a bit. He did well in both of those fights. So I do believe he's gotten better since his first loss. I think he's learned from that. And you've seen it, against Betterbeef, he did very well there. So, Anthony Yarde still got a future in this sport. He's still a good fighter, in my opinion. He got some good power. He went out there and handled his opponent in 2 rounds today. Good to see him back on the winning side of things. So let's see what's next for him, man. And, also on this card, earlier in the card, they had the heavyweight prospect, Moses ITAUMA. That's pretty solid. Y'all remember the name Moses ITAUMA, if I'm saying it right. Go check him out. Young, got some talent. He got a first-round knockout, dropped his guy twice. Then Yarde turned around, got a second-round knockout. And then, Zhang turned around, got a third-round knockout. So all of the fights I wanted to see was first-round knockout, second-round knockout, and third-round knockout. And all good action, man. So salute the Big Bang Zhang and, Joyce, man. But he got to get back to the drawing board, man. Yeah, Zoom, for sure. You already know it. Yarde shot his load again. Yeah, Kovalev damn near got him out of there. Yeah, that's how Kovalev got him out of there. You know what I mean? Got dropped by a jab. Yeah. That gas tank issues. And then you know what? Far more tired than he did hurt. And that's what it was, and he was. You know what it is? And that's why I say I'm looking at it deeper. I'm starting to think it's not even so much gas tank issues. It's just who he is as a fighter because of the muscle. And naturally, like, I just think it's very, very hard. Like, and you look what you 175, like, it's very, very hard to have that much weight, that much muscle, and not get tired. Tim Bradley, to be a guy that had a lot of muscle mass, he had a hell of a gas tank, but that, smaller weight class as well. You know what I mean? So much smaller weight class. So I think that's going to always be somewhat of an issue for that reason. You know what I mean? It's kind of like how Alicia Bumgarner trained and how she fight. I don't think it's so much her having stamina issues, because if you see how she train and work out, she's doing all the necessary things. She work hard as hell. I just think that she's so explosive in a way. That's the way she trained and the way she fight. And salute to KO for pointing that out. And I think for that reason, she'll always have those moments in her fights where she look a bit tired, while she kind of got to recharge up because she's so explosive, right? And I think, Anthony Yarde can be like that to an extent too, be so explosive. And then, you get what I'm saying? Be an explosive guy, but, have to kind of recharge up to a certain degree. So that's one of those things. I think that's what it is. Just the muscles, man, gonna always be an issue for him. It's like he's smaller, but he was breathing out his mouth right before he KO old dude. You see what I'm saying? And then I think that's what it is, Shower. I think just naturally those muscles gonna always, and it's something that he has to understand and be able to maneuver and navigate those rounds, knowing that that's a potential issue. You find a way to deal with that. If you can't all the way fix it altogether, then you get what I'm saying? You control pace in a different way. Make sure you're not burning a bunch of energy doing meaningless things in there, right? It's always easier said than done, but I believe there are things that he can at least attempt to do to kind of, at least put somewhat of a band-aid on the issue. You get what I'm saying, so to speak. So it's something, but that it just part of it, I think, is understanding that all them damn muscles, you might like the way your shirts fit and the way you look when you're flexing in the gym, and the way a chick look at you if you're on the beach somewhere, and that's all cool. But you need to understand that those muscles, even though they get attention, they need oxygen as well. So, I mean, you need oxygen for the muscles. So I think that's something that he's just going to always have to take into consideration and understand in his fights. And take a bit of those shots. Right. Do you think he can work on pacing himself to mitigate those shots? Yeah, right. Right. Yeah, I think that's exactly what it is. And I think it'll be pace. You know what I mean? And not that you're going to be in there slow, but truly understanding that, I gotta, what I mean, navigate these rounds in a way where I set a pace that I can maintain. You don't want to set a pace that you're unable to maintain, or even be in a situation where a guy is putting you in a situation where you got to fight at a pace that you don't want to. So it's a tricky situation, but with some IQ and some strategy and, application, execution, it can be done. Easier said than done, but it's not impossible. You know what I'm saying? I think those are some considerations or some things he just got to understand about himself. The muscles need oxygen, bro. You're going either try to run more miles or whatever the case it is and do more, strength and conditioning type stuff. But either that or more conditioning, should I say, type stuff, or just understand that you need to fight at a pace that you can kind of navigate the fight where you don't burn out. More muscles there's more muscles take more oxygen, right? Does anyone know if he runs and not just on the treadmill? I think he does. I think I've seen a video with him running, getting miles in. I just think ultimately that's why I say, like, when I've seen the way he work out, and then you've seen the way Alicia Baumgartner work out, you see they kind of slow down and fights people feel like they got gas tank issues. It's not a lack of putting in the work. I just think it's styles and the way they fight. With Anthony Yarde, I think it's the muscles, right? And just him. And the same thing with Alicia Baumgartner. It's like she has muscle too, a little muscular tone, and she's so explosive, and that's how she fight, that they kind of need to charge up at points in their fights. Yeah, facts, all conditioning, bro. Bro swollen up his ass. Right, I recall for the Better Be Fighters room, but I'm not really sparring. Yeah, I heard about that too. And I would think that some stuff like just be, because I think he was asked about it and he ain't really shoot it down. But I think it's BS. Hey, you sending a guy in there not sparring, that's crazy. But I'm with you, Ant. I'm with you. You don't need no more muscles, no more mooses, no more mousseles, no more. But yeah, man, all in all, a good solid card, but I'm going to get to the DAZN card, man. I'm going to see if I can make it up here to call him. If not, then I'll definitely try to double back and do another post-fight thoughts, because, the grind don't stop. Maybe I'll switch it up this weekend instead of calling the fights. Come back, do the post-fight thoughts, and build on them, man. So, again, salute to everybody in the building. Appreciate y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed the fights, and y'all tap into the DAZN card. I think Richardson Hitchens could potentially be making a statement. I'll be looking out for Khalil Coe as well. Connor Ben is back on this card. Jessica McCaskill. You know what I mean? We got some decent fights on that card, man. So salute to everybody. Y'all make sure y'all smash the like button, sub to the channel if you haven't. Turn on notifications on. Rock out with your boy, not retired. We'll be after that Boogeyman Bud rematch. Free Republic, what it do? Those that they're looking past greats, Robinson, Lewis Armstrong, totally different body types from today's fighters. That's true. That's true, those guys. Salute to you, OG. It's true. Just keep Thurman set for January 3rd to catch weight. That'd be right. That'd be wild, right? Well, Lions in the Camp is my guy, right? Shower, we rocking with Lions in the Camp. Bud Crawford, I get you, Free Republic. Salute to you, bro. Salute to you, man. Rosa, salute, family. Salute to the Queens, Shawa Allah and Miss Joette. Salute to the Queens. Appreciate y'all as always, man. Salute to the Kings of the chat, the family as a whole. Much love and appreciation to y'all, man. We're just going to keep it rolling, man. We're going to keep it rolling. Stay tuned. Y'all tap into that DAZN card. If I don't make it back to call these fights, we do the post-fight thoughts and build like that. So with that, man, I'm not going to keep y'all here no longer on this. It was a good win for Big Bang Zhang. He called out Fury. I doubt he get that, but it's going to be interesting to see what fight they actually do get for him and what direction they go, because it's going to be tricky. Like somebody did mention an Usyk fight. Hey, look, I'll watch it. I can tell you right off the bat, Usyk's mobility would give Zhang some issues, I would suppose, right? But it still would be an exciting fight, an entertaining, intriguing fight because of the style matchup, right? You know what I'm saying? I would watch it for sure, and the man deserved his just due. He deserved an opportunity. Got back-to-back good wins, TKO win in the first fight in 6 rounds, and then he shortened that, cut that time in half, and got a KO with a solid right hand over the top in 3 rounds, man. Salute to Joe Joyce. I know he will take a rest your body, get your mind right, reflect, get back in the gym, get back to it. I'll still watch him win, lose, or draw, but it's going to be tough for him to get a title at the heavyweight division, given the current landscape of things and how he just suffered those back-to-back losses. And then when you look at the things where he lacks or the areas where he's deficient, that is very concerning, especially at the heavyweight level. It's going to be tough to be successful when you're easy to locate and find in the ring. You can't be that hittable when guys that could shut your lights out with one punch. And as you seen today, it was one real vicious punch, right hand, that was brutal, that knocked him out. And you know, those could be career defining. So it's up to Joe Joyce to really, you know, make the right decisions and corrections moving forward to get himself back in position to be a major player in the heavyweight division. As it stands, man, he's going to have to go back to the drawing board, and we're going to have to see what he got. I mean, but again, salute to him, and big salute to Big Bang Zhang. He out there training in the hometown of Jersey. Salute to him. But with that, man, we're going to get up out of here. Salute to the Queen. Shower a lot. And one of my favorite people. I love the Queens, man. Salute to Miss Joette as well, man. So with that, family, we're going to get up out of here. Peace.